Hi everyone, this is Selena checking back in a new way to prepare us for our conversation in a couple of weeks. If you remember back to our first session, we focused on the qualities and characteristics of effective leaders today, knowing that it's everyday behavior choices that we make that cultivate our reputation as a people leader. We also looked at leadership styles, noting that there isn't one best leadership style, but that the most effective leaders today assess the situation, ask great questions, and adapt their style to what the people need from them given that situation and the goals. We took that information and applied it in our second session to two important topics, communication and motivation. We noted that there is a difference between effective communication and simply communicating. Today, leaders have more methods in which to get their message across. We need to choose the right message given the type of information that needs to be conveyed in a way the audience will best understand it. We also looked at motivation, noting that all behavior is motivated. The question is by what? So we took that information and then applied it to our next conversation about behaviors we see at work. All of those behaviors on a daily basis, some of those that help us reach our goals, and some not so much. So using that, you've been asked to think about recent conversations you've had. Have you been that people leader your team needed? Using the information that you studied in our last session about behaviors and conversations that we need to engage in, consider a conversation that you need to have. Start by thinking about your audience. Is it one team member or an entire group? Where are you seeing the gaps or the opportunities to build skills, to inform, and whatever it is you need to do as their leader in order to get them from where they are to where you need them to be? Is it a behavior that you're seeing that needs to change? What's the impact of that behavior for the individual or the entire group? Are the team members aware that this is something that they're doing? Take a few extra minutes to assess the situation and plan your conversation. Remember, don't get stuck. Sometimes we want to avoid a difficult conversation that will be tough and spend more energy in waiting than actually having the conversation. Your team members need you to be that everyday leader you can be. Think about some examples that you can bring back to our next conversation that we can use to build skills and continue our discussions on what can continue to make you the best supervisor you can be. I look forward to that time and welcome any questions you have meanwhile. See you soon.